This is what music means to me. Um, Music can both give me anxiety and it can make my anxiety go away. Um, Sometimes I listen to music and it makes me feel bad, and sometimes it makes me feel good. Um, though I it it kind of answers a lot of my questions. Um, it kind of steadies my heart rate and it also unsteadies my heart rate. At the same time, it challenges me. It asks difficult questions, and I find answers to life in the music. The way some people study a Bible is the way I study music. I don't go to like live shows or anything because that would give me anxiety, but I do believe in studying music and learning more about the music because there's a lot of sensical ideas in music. Um, and honestly, if you listen to the right songs, they'll quote the Bible so much you won't even need the Bible anymore. You know, if you listen to the right people, they'll quote the Bible anyways, just like it's another piece of literature. So I mean, you don't need the Bible when you have so many great musicians quoting the Bible, because it's just another thing to learn from. Um, I don't know what music means to me. I get confused when I think about it. It's a very confusing thing to me. And that's one of the reasons why I do this YouTube channel is I try to express and consider how the music affects me and understand more about it because it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. But I have social anxiety, and I think it's good to talk about it on here because talking about things can make them better. And the more things you say on here, the more people might watch. The more people might watch, the more I can build an audience. The more an audience I build, the more subscribers I could have. I I don't know what the music means to me. That's why I'm trying to talk on here. I get confused really easily. I feel like I'm always making the wrong decisions. I have a really low self opinion, as Henry Rollins would say, low self opinion. I say that prayer before I go to sleep every night. What is it again? I have really bad memory. If you could see the you that I see, you'd see yourself so differently. If you could see the you that I'd see, you'd see yourself so differently. If you could see the you that I see, you'd see yourself so differently. That's the Henry Rollins prayer. If you could see the you that I see, you'd see yourself so differently. I wish I saw myself differently. I don't like how I see myself. I don't like myself. I don't I don't like how there's a massive drought, global drought, and Republicans don't seem to care. They don't seem to want to do anything about climate change. Um, where people like even Matt Iglesias is putting a higher um, higher go on this child tax credit instead of actually passing a bill that'll make the climate change better. They're just trying to give a child tax credit. How about we do this? Okay, how about we tax the people that have kids and make them pay more money in taxes for destroying the planet? How about that? How about we make them pay a tax for when you have kids that you're single-handedly destroying the planet for having kids? And how about instead of encouraging people to have kids, how about we discourage people from having kids? And then wouldn't that be a better situation? Because they're the ones destroying the planet. So why is the government trying to spend $2 trillion to encourage them to do that when they could be when it should be recognized as a bad thing? That's why there's so much of a drought. That's bad for the I mean, it's good for the economy that we're growing, but it's bad for the economy that um, that the the environment is being wrecked. And I don't know why there can't be a carbon tax, or there should be a carbon tax and there should be a basic income. These people in Washington don't care. Like Joe Biden stuff doesn't care. They only care about the babies. They don't care about the adults who are trying to survive. They only care about the babies. They don't care about the adults. They don't care about the grown men, the grown women. They only care about the babies. It's like the same people who are like, well, it's different people who are pro-life and don't care about the life of the mother. They don't care about the life of the mother. So they make abortion illegal in Texas. They don't care if the mother dies. They only care about the babies. All these people, these Democrats care about these financial benefits for babies. Republicans care about these, like, biblical values that don't mean anything. People don't care about adults. They don't care about adult women. They don't care about adult men. Like the Republicans and the Democrats. I mean, I'm a Democrat. I'll always vote Democrat, but none of them will give us a basic income. Sometimes we get a check every 6 months or something, but that was only for the pandemic. I wish they'd keep giving us checks. Because the robots are taking over anyways. The robots are going to take all our jobs anyways. So it's not like it matters. So yeah, that's how I feel about politics. Is I just want a universal basic income. But back to the music. I like quiet storm music increases my heart rate, and jazz music steadies my heart rate, and that's how it should be, I guess. So I'm probably gonna drink some water after this is over. I just took a nap. I'm probably gonna drink some water. I get really nervous about the drought. I get really nervous that the droughts are gonna get worse every year, and I get really nervous about the forest fires and the climate change and the flooding and all this stuff. Sometimes I think just because I read the news too much, I'm more susceptible to the current problems. Maybe I am. Maybe I am more susceptible to the current worries, but I think that's a good thing. I think a lot of people don't read the news enough. I think a lot of people don't pay enough attention to the news. They just read the Bible all day. That's all some people do, is just read the Bible. Oh, all the answers to the world are in the Bible. What? No, it's not. Nothing's in the Bible. You get some good quotes and stuff, and get some inspiration on how to live, but you don't know anything. You don't know anything if you just read the Bible. You literally don't know anything. You don't know anything about what's going on in the world. And it's not even as inspirational as music is. Music can be. Music can be stressful, but the Bible's not as inspirational as music can be. If you listen to it in the right situation, music can be more inspirational than the Bible. I don't think the Bible is inspirational. I think the Bible tells you a lot of things you can't do, a lot of ways you have to live, a lot of restrictions and rules you have to put on your life. I don't think the Bible is a good thing at all. I don't think people should read the Bible. But if it helps some people, it's fine. I'm not one of these angry atheists. I don't hate the Bible. I don't hate the Bible. I just think it hurts some people. I think it hurts some people, but it's okay. If it makes them feel good, they should. It's like a drug, right? If it makes them feel good, they should do it. Drugs are bad, but whatever. If you need drugs, people need different things to survive. Life is hard. I know life is hard, and personally, I have a really low opinion of myself, and I think really lowly of myself, and I should think lowly of myself because I don't make as much money as other people. I don't do as well financially as other people. My career doesn't take off like other people's careers take off. That's why I'm trying to do this on YouTube, and it's going nowhere. But this whole thing's going nowhere. My heart really hurts because I feel like I'm not as good as other people. I feel like I'm not the man I'm supposed to be. Like a man is supposed to be this, this, and this. A man's supposed to be that. A man's supposed to be all these things, but I'm none of them. I'm not what a man is supposed to be. So I just sit and I wait. But I have to be proactive in trying to make my life better. I know that. But the thing is, if I'm too proactive, and people look at me weird, then people are like, oh, you're so proactive in making your life better. But people do look at me weird when I try to flirt with too many people, and I get this look in my face like I've been flirting with a lot of people, and it's just like, I don't know. It's not like I want to go around with like a naughty look on my face all the time. That's not exactly what I want either. I care. I worry a lot about my facial expressions, and I worry a lot about people having negative thoughts about me, or not. I worry about. I worry about what people think about me, and I'm very distraught a lot of the times. And I know this is a depressing vlog. I know this is, but this is my life. This is what my life is, and I'm trying to give an accurate depiction of what my life is. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. It's hard. It's really hard. But there's a lot of people who have a lot harder than I do, like a lot harder. And I need to be appreciative of the good things I do have in life, and appreciative of the blessings I do have. And they are blessings, and I should be thankful every day for everything I've been given. But I guess that's called like an affirmation or something. But I'm gonna keep listening to music and finding answers to life's questions in the music. Specifically, I'm listening to jazz music where it kind of steadies my heart rate. So like if beat's too fast, it can slow it down. If beat's too slow, it can speed it up. The jazz kind of makes my heart beat at a steady rate. And it makes me understand life better. Whoever's making this jazz music deserves a medal or deserves a lot of money or something. They do a really good job. And I believe the future could be brighter than today. That's what I believe. I believe the future could be brighter than today. But that's not an easy journey to get there. It's not going to be easy for the future to be brighter than today. That's not given. It's not given that the climate change is going to get better. It's not given that I'm gonna live to be a normal life expectancy. None of that's given. And I kind of don't really know what I'm doing with my life, and I kind of feel like a fool in a lot of ways. But that's okay. Because how else are you supposed to feel? How else are you supposed to feel other than being a fool? It's what a fool believes. And I think I'm living my life right. I make mistakes, sure. But I do think I'm living my life right. I do think I'm doing the right thing. Like even talking to you guys on here is, I think, really helpful to me because I can express my emotions and open up to people on here. And I think this is a good outlet. I think this is a good place to be. This is a safe space to communicate this. And I feel like things could get better the more I talk about it with people and the more I open up, express my emotions. I do worry about the climate. I do worry about drought. I worry about a lot of things, but even more than that, I worry about other people not worrying about it at all. It's a lot of these Christians. These Christians, they don't worry about the climate because they focus so much on the Bible, and they don't worry about the climate. So they don't pay attention to the news, but they study ancient scripture that doesn't mean anything. It means something. It's poetic. I'll grant them that. The Bible's poetic, but it doesn't mean that much. The Bible doesn't mean that much. It doesn't mean as much as they think it means. It's just a book of poetry. The Bible is just a book of poetry, and it doesn't mean what people think it means. The Bible doesn't mean what people think it means. It's not written by God. Nothing's written by God because there is no God. God is dead. God has never existed. But if people paid attention to the news and worried more about climate, then maybe we could solve climate change. Maybe we could solve the drought. Maybe we won't have catastrophic conditions set on this planet if people cared more about the climate. If people were more cognizant about the problems, things could get better. If people thought about the issues facing the world, the inequities, the inequalities, the problems, the basic incomes, the racism, the economy, inflation. The price of food is going up. Why? Because of drought. The price of food is going up because of drought. And the drought is because of climate change. It's really simple. The price of food is going up because of drought, and the drought is happening because of climate change. And if we listen to music more and listen to the Bible less, I feel like we would search for answers for the problems that are fair and ways to get out of this difficult situation. And the climate is getting worse, and we need to change it. We need to work together to change it. I'm not the guy that's gonna solve it. But just by talking about it, I think I can make things better. Just by having a conversation about it, by trying to convince other people to believe it's a real problem, I think it can make things better. So I'm going to try to keep this video to 20 minutes because there's no need to go beyond that. Yeah. I guess that makes sense, right? 20 minutes. I was watching, anyway, anyways, I'll save the rest for tomorrow. 20 minutes is enough. I saw this other, Devin Nash does 20-minute videos, so I'll try to be like Devin Nash. It's kind of a long vlog, but what are you going to do? I don't think you can communicate enough. I think there's not enough communication in this world. There's not enough opening up your emotions and letting things flow. There should be more communication in this world, I think. What was I gonna say? Let me know in the comments below what does music mean to you. Let me know in the comments below what do you think about the drought and the climate change, and how does music affect you? Let me know in the comments below. Um, Please subscribe to be part of the community. Please like the video; it really helps out the channel a lot. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.